Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel, and a special hello to those of you who have joined us for the performance live here in the Magic City Highlight Fronton. Open to the public, as always, on Sundays. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers Win, Play, Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. Each of today's games will offer Win, Play, Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. To play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of Games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8. If you're able to do that correctly, you'll cash in on $5,000. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game number 3. To play the High 5, correctly pick the winners. Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Once again, the High 5 begins in Game 3. If you correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, do it correctly. Have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on that minimum $2,000 guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do have one scratch in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, today's performance has one scratch. Number 30, Diaz, is scratched in his scheduled appearances today. Once again, number 30, Diaz, is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. This will be a rundown of those scratches as they affect today's performance in its entirety. Let's begin Game 1, Post 5, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz, number 25, Kubala. Game 1, Post 5, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Kubala. Game 2, Post 5, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Game 2, Post 5, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. There are no scratches in Game 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Finally, in Game 7, Post 7, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Game 7, Post 7, scratch the front court Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. That is the scratch of Diaz as he affects today's performance in its entirety. So with all that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, please make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times, and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 7 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm doing well. Back for week number 21 and had a pretty good weekend. How about you?
Fine weekend it was. Thank you for asking.
We'll get into some of the details because it was big for me. It was a first. I was able to go to Stu's, and stories aplenty after that evening. So we'll have to get into that. As you know, we got 27 people here.
I was there too, and I specifically only had 2 drinks, so I have complete recollection of your time.
It was
the time that you got there and stole a bobblehead out of my garage and tried to sneak it out, which was kind of pathetic on your part.
Wow.
But
yeah,
so
that was. We'll get into it. I mean, look, there's 28 now. I think there's a lot more, maybe.
No one else is interested. It's just the first 28. It's Steve and Steve.
Well, that's good.
Lucas,
that's a good counterpoint.
Marcel from Stuttgart, I believe he said last time.
If he is ever in the Miami area, we'll treat him to a
Lufthansa's got a flight. I'm not sure where it comes in from, but there's a Lufthansa 747 that comes in, I think, every afternoon.
Straight, right to Miami.
Right to Miami. I'm not
daily
sure.
Flight, huh?
I'm not sure where in Germany it leaves from, but we are. Of course, Marcel, if you haven't looked at us on Google Earth, you can look up the Magic City Casino on Google Earth, and you can see, basically, you could walk to the airport. It'd be hot in the summer, but...
Pardon my ignorance regarding German geography, but he said what part of Germany? He said it was in the south?
I believe he said Stuttgart.
And do you know what is south?
I believe Stuttgart's south.
Okay.
I believe it is.
Well, it's good. Happy that he's back. I mean, it's good that we get some folks from all parts of the world, and then they come back in and join us for another day of highlights. So good to have you back with us. As
Mo, of course. Mo, as always. Lucas, as always. Yes. Welcome back. And Jesse.
Always.
Jesse, always good to hear from you. Hope the family's good.
Yes, well, we got 5 minutes until game number 1, and as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in the game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, just about 4 minutes away from the start of game number 1. Look out, in our first game, there is 1 scratch. Post 5, Diaz is scratching all of his scheduled appearances here today in these Pelota performances. Keep you updated on his status for H2H as we move through today's program here, but Diaz out in Pelota. That will affect games 1, 2, and 7. Look at that.
Did I miss anything?
No,
wow.
You didn't miss much, but I was just saying, look at that pool. I mean, 2,000 the trifecta. Also the high five for today, if I was not mistaken. Said over 2,000 in the carryover.
Was there?
Alone? That seemed.
I don't remember that.
Golly, that seemed kind of
Well, go
high,
back.
but I saw 2,002 and change.
Yo,
but
statistician. Bro, come on. First thing one of the things you were hired for, right?
bro, it's Stu, S-T-U. See what I did there? See?
No, you're right. Absolutely.
No, I'm kidding.
No, Andrew, I apologize for that. And I have been a little aggressive this morning. I had a rough morning, but that's besides the point. So,
Well, why was it real?
Let me ask
you want to
you.
talk about it? Or no? Okay.
You? No.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
or on the microphone, not in particular. And usually I'm very open about this stuff.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
Just kind of an off morning.
Yeah.
So, statistician, genius that you are,
Well,
please tell me what the carryover is.
I was moving. We're at the mercy of the Wi-Fi, and it's good strength.
All
Sorry,
these
that's
cables around
credit.
here,
You know,
we
I'm
can't
not
have a
trying to
hard-
be.
You
Yeah.
can't have a hard. Me asking something from IT. That's kind of interesting.
No, yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Yeah, there's only 573. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's only 573 in the carryover. I saw 2,002 there, so I just want to make sure that.
Yeah, no, I didn't think we were over 2,000.
Yeah,
Because usually what happens is we start getting messages from the chief operating officer who says, play it up, play it up. And I was like, but dear chief operating officer, sir, you really have time to... I hear everything. I listen to everything. If I'm not listening live, I listen in the car. Sometimes I listen at home.
It's Bluetooth.
He's always listening. Always listening.
Well, Lucas said he's got us while he's doing some yard work. That's.
What
kind
I
of yard work?
Where is Lucas?
I think Lucas is with the cranks of the world, maybe in Indianapolis.
Okay, because
or
if you're doing yard work in South Florida, I suggest
so-
taking frequent breaks and drinking because it's hot as hell down here right now.
Golf at this time of year, again on Saturday, it's
My grandfather played
It's
golf
hot.
in the summer up until I believe he was 84. He was 83 or 84, and at that point he was like, no more golf in August. I'll be traveling somewhere.
Well, I got to go dark colors. I mean, the last 2 times have gone red and pink, and just a mistake within 5 minutes. So that's on me.
That was just for what's it saying? That was just for Pride Month, though. and those of us, those of us in the community appreciate it more than you know.
Well, it was July, but thank you, Stu. With you. Game number 1, less than a minute. Diaz is scratched in this first game. Post 5, scratch Diaz and replace him with Kubala. Let's play some High Life for this 21st week of our season. Game number 1 beginning right now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Time to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It is played to 7 points, and all points will double after the first Round to play up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is number 24, Cool Fitness, receiving the blue at post 2, number 10, Juice. Cool Fitness serves. Our first game this Sunday has begun. Rebote left side to the inside. Juice is there. Backhand. Flips it hard, but to the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point of this first game goes to Cool Fitness in the red of post 1. On the court, ready to receive in the white of post 3. Here's El Barba. Cool Fitness on the backhand with the drop ball there at the 9 line, point 3. El Barba on the board. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by El Barba. Tennessee from the 9 line. Backhand. 2 pass. Rebote. The rebound off the back wall. Missed by El Barba on the forehand. Point 4. Black shirt post 5 receives. Here's Kubala. He substitutes for Diaz. Backhand by Kubala. Tennessee's there. Tennessee, hard backhand, caught by Kubala. Rotate forehand, swing and a miss at the 9 line, point 5. Entering the court, yellow of post 6, number 18, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Kubala takes it in the air. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop attempt, miss, point 5. Pink of post 7 receives. Entering the court is Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Kubala on the catch. Karen by Kubala. Does not open up. Jedden's got it on the forehand. Low and hard and crossing the wall. Picked up in a fine catch by Kubala. Jedden's there. Rebote left side to the inside. Jedden takes it on the forehand. Back to the inside he goes. Caught by Kubala. Jedden advances. Missed the ball. Point 5. Kubala has 3 points in this matchup. He serves to the purple shirt at post 8. Here now to complete the first round and receive is Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Beautifully thrown to the inside. Rotate forehand. Gets by Anderluck and scores point 5. 4 points for the 5 posts. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Juice. Juice with an excellent catch. Back to the inside it goes. Kubala gets there. Ball tipped by Juice, point 5. Straight points out of the 5 post to a possible game point. Trying to stop him is Cool Fitness. Winning game, post 5, Kubala. Pre 4 and 1, playoff for second and third place, 3 first serves to 4. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote. Forehand by El Barba. He makes the save. Tennessee, midcourt. Backhand. Excellent catch by Tennessee. Hard throw. Scores. Crossing the sidewall. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 point. Possible place point for Tennessee in the green shirt. Possible second place finish here. Receiving. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Scoop by Tennessee. Tennessee with a missed ball, point 1. We'll turn them around now. 1 serves to 4. This is for second and third place. Robote forehand by Cool Fitness. Tennessee is there. Tennessee, hard 2-all. Beautifully caught by Cool Fitness. Tennessee, Robote played nicely. Here's Cool Fitness midcourt. Hard throw. Scores. Point and a second place finish for post 1. Cool Fitness, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-4.
My favorite part about playing professional highlight is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional highlight player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
And my oh my, Kubala continues to dominate here in these earlier games. And look at this game 1 alone, 25 games played, 12 wins, so make it 13 out of 26. So he's winning 50% of the time in this game alone. And then you look at those game 2 numbers, 13 singles wins as well for him there. Kubala up there in 5th place on the roster now, one of, it looks like 6 guys there with 20-plus wins for the season.
5-1-4, the official order finish for Game 1. Teller Canelo 1-5, 54-60, trifecta 5-1-4, 194-40. Teller wager on 5 to win, $9. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. There is a scratch. Game 2, post 5. Got Diaz replaced Diaz and Anderluck. Game 2, post 5. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Post time for Game 2. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
You know, sorry, Stu, you know how I don't know if you've seen the show, Pardon the Interruption, on ESPN. They used to have this section at the end of every show, these errors and omissions where they could correct their mistakes. Well, I've made a plethora of them to start off. So number 1, Lucas Smith, Dayton, Ohio. So much more ideal for gardening
I'm
this
sure
time.
He doesn't mind.
This time of year, so
actually,
I apologize for that.
I've been in Ohio in the summer. It gets pretty hot.
It's pretty hot, but yeah. Dayton, a good Flyers out there. Aviation started out, right?
Anyway, you said...
but also Kubala, his numbers, 12 games played as the sub with 3 wins. So that's 4 out of 13. I was looking wrong place, if you will.
Still quite a few.
So a couple. Sorry about that, folks, but just want to clarify that. That is just his 4th win in game number 1 as the substitute here. 13 wins, though, in game 2 that he has played for his total of 21 on the year. Something wasn't adding up there, so 21 wins for Kubala. That makes a little more sense.
Will, we get that. So let's answer that real quick. So
yes,
when it comes to substitutions, it sometimes gets a little hinky around here. Who substitutes late, who substitutes early, and it really only becomes an issue as we start talking about people closing in on championships, because then the logical thing is if we say that it is a singles championship, then who should be in contention for that? So then we put Kubala in the 6th and 8th game and let him compete against Gochari and Douglas and whatever, and you might get a different outcome. You might not. Kyle catches quite a few balls, but... So yeah, we recognize that it gets a little hinky. If I'm not mistaken, on Tuesday, the substitution lineup changes a little bit here in games 1 and 2. We try to stay on top of that as best we can. But yes, agreed.
Yes, agreed.
And now the video, yay?
Now the video, yes. This one will explain how the sport of highlight is played for any new fans out there.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here now, just under 3 minutes away from the start of game number 2. Yes, on Tuesdays, as we've been saying here for the past couple of weeks, so we have today and tomorrow for the final 2 days of the Pelota doubles tournament and our H2H doubles tournament. When we come back Tuesday morning with the start of Pelota, that will be a new season, new doubles tournament, some new players in some games, as Steve is talking about there as well. So all the numbers will be cleared after tomorrow's H2H and doubles performances. Just those H2H numbers, our singles will be going from the start of our season in February all the way through the end in November. But we will be beginning with our 3rd doubles tournament of the season on Tuesday, and we will be beginning with H2H Series B on Tuesday as well, with the start of Group 2 singles on that Tuesday. So our schedule is going to be doubles on Sunday, Group 1 singles on Monday, and then Group 2 singles on Tuesday.
If that doesn't have you sufficiently confused,
At least
we'll work harder to confuse you even more next time.
well, we're trying.
Yes, and Chris Flores will be joining the Pelota part of the performance. We'll be changing, I believe a number of the teams will be changed.
Yeah,
Please give the go. Ernesto starting right. That's kind of funny. The funny thing is Diaz read Ernesto's comments. He did. Diaz took a look in the chat and some of the past ones, read his comments, and we appreciate Ernesto's constant support. And Diaz, you know what Diaz said? Diaz said he's right. It's always good when someone can convince a player of their own, point out what they're doing wrong, as if the player didn't know that what they were doing were wrong. See, it's one thing if you got an arrogant player who's basically like Ernesto, who says that he was the greatest of all time. To be honest with you, I worked the counter from the time I was 13 to the time I was 18 at North Miami Amateur Highlight. I can't tell you who Ernesto was. I'm sure he was the greatest plastic ball player that ever lived. Most of those guys thought that they were, but I never saw him. So instead of doing it yourself, he does it vicariously through other people. And there are some easy targets here. And those, of course, are about 4 guys on the roster who people can say haven't improved the way, in their opinion, they should have improved. So, anyway.
Yes.
You got your point across. And now the funny thing about it is that I got people in the chat asking me how they can block Ernesto so they don't have to read his BS. I'm obviously not going to spend too much time on it. But, yeah, I mean, as far as giving Gocherry a break, no, if he's the greatest of all time, he should be able to play with you and win every game. We know that's not going to happen because all they have to do is throw you the ball. You'll drop every ball. Or you won't get to the ball
I was going to say, yeah.
Much less.
Got to give the credit. The drops weren't the issue for Ernesto.
Have an opportunity to throw a coastie, please. Moving on.
Game 2.
Game 2, time to begin. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is El Barbo. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Jed. There's a serve. We begin. Ball tipped off the serve, point 1. Here's the white shirt at post 3, CRB. There's a backhand by CRB to the inside. Point 1. Green shirt at post 4. Here's Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Rebote save. Attempt hits the overhead screen. Point 4. Black shirt, post 5 receives. Substituting for the scratch Diaz is Anderluck. Over serve, point 5. Yellow shirt, post 6 is Juice. Rebote left side, missed. Point 5. Here's the pink post 7 worn by Kubala. Point 5. Purple shirt at post 8, Cool Fitness receives. There's the backhand by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Cool Fitness. Catch by Anderluck. Forehand to the inside. Cool Fitness from the 11 line. Hard to the inside. Ball tipped by Anderluck at the 9 line. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Blue at post 2 is Jedden. Here's the forehand by Cool Fitness. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, CRB. Rotate left side by Cool Fitness. Ball missed. Point 8. Eight on the board with 5 points. Here's post 1, El Barba. There's a backhand by El Barba, nicely thrown. Cool Fitness is there. Backhand. Scoop by El Barba, drop by El Barba. Point 8. Ladies and gentlemen, that is point and game for the purple shirt of post 8, Cool Fitness. 5 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-5-1. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 8, Cool Fitness taking second, post 5. Analog, post 1. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba. Early daily double, 5-8, 145.60. $2 wager on 8 to win, 32.20. $2 Quinella, 5-8, 70.60. Trifecta, 8-5-1, 684.60. Up next, game 3, spectacular 7 scoring. No scratches in game 3, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Rotate to the inside. Scoop! High on the forehand of Ikeda. Powerful backhand by Manu goes wall to wall. Rotate left side by Anderluck. Turn nicely. Here's Manu. Manu passing from the forehand. Rebote coming out. Benny turns the rebote beautifully from the 5 line to scored. Beautiful catch by Arat at the 10 line. Backhand by Diaz. Catch by Kubala. Diaz comes in, 2-all. Opens perfect and scores. Backhand by Aratz to the inside. Rotate 2-all. Beautifully executed by Kubala. Low runner to the inside. Tennessee stopped another one. Gauchetti. Great catch by Iñaki. Iñaki with the hard throw. That is a tough rebote. Gauchetti made it, and it scores for the win. Rebote forehand by Cool finish to the inside. Tough scoop by Anderlock. Anderlock turned a 2-wall. That's one of the nicest ones he's thrown. Powerful ball thrown to the end. Wow. Nice save. Benny Rebote save from the 11 line. Jedden takes it on the 6 line. Drop shot. Benny read it. Gets there. Rifles it outside, and Nicholas caught it and returned it in one fluid motion. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Douglas is there. Douglas hard to the inside. Rebote coming out low. And Nicholas makes the save. Wow. Yeah, everything about that was impressive.
And folks, that was a brand new top 10, the top plays from June of 2022 last month, right here at Magic City Highlight.
Yes, this is the last. I like the fact that Chula Vista's employed the blocking technique. I think that works well. Ernesto, I speak English, and I read English actually pretty well. And I understand what your point is. What I'm saying is that statements of the obvious were unnecessary. For instance, when you were out here and I had the microphone in my hand, I could have eviscerated you, right? I mean, I could have. Yeah. I could have eviscerated you. One, I'm at a stage of life. We're the same age where, you know, what do you really care? What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to get a fire. I'm going to get asked to leave. Like, okay, then I'll move on to the next thing. Obviously, I love this program. I wouldn't do that. But no, I believe in showing as much respect as possible. So statements of the obvious, pointing out obvious weak links or what I think to be what I may see an effort issue or someone having a bad day and drawing constant attention to it, yeah, it's just overall not helpful. And what happens is that it can have unintended consequences. It can. So one of the unintended consequences is this is the last time. No, but you see, you were expecting it. I would never do that to another person. It's just a question of perspective. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you make these observations. What I am saying is some of your observations are just so patently obvious. Do me a favor. Use the highlight knowledge that you do have to focus on the stuff that not everybody in the world sees, especially because there's a number of people new every now and then that chime in here to this. Well, they don't chime in, but, you know, you got 10, 15 people chatting, but 73 people watching, a lot more than that watching afterwards. You don't have to talk about everything positive, but talk about the important stuff. Going day after day to the weak stuff just isn't...
Especially, I was going to say, for us, too, it's like other sports, the announcers aren't part of that program.
No.
They're hired elsewhere. We're very much a part of this, and we get it when, on those bad days. And
I am always going to defend the program.
Yeah,
I'm always going to defend every player on the roster, unless they do something indefensible.
Of course.
Which we've had a problem with player remain nameless in year 2. I think I was pretty hard on him.
Absolutely. With that, we got the high five starting up here in game number 3. Good luck to everyone wagering on that.
Time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ikeda. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Arats. There's a serve by Ikeda. We've begun. Robote forehand. Robote left side by Arats. He makes a save. Ikeda attacks up at the 3 line. Hard to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand. Low runner. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda fakes it outside. Inside scores. Point 1. Ikeda first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Robin. Backhand by Robin to the inside. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Robin with a tip ball at the 8 line, point 1. Green shirt at post 4. Anderluck receives. There's a backhand by Anderluck. Ikeda's there. 10 line to the inside. Ball tipped by Anderluck at the 11 line, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Bueno receives. Backhand by Bueno. Here's a backhand by Bueno to the inside. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Ron. There's a backhand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Point 6. Entering the court, the pink of post 7, number 35, Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Robote by Ron. Here's Spinner. Right side. Hard throw. 2 all. Stopped by Ron. Not held on to by Ron, though. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Ben. There's a backhand by Ben. Spinner makes the catch. Hard throw by Spinner crossing to the inside. Ben's there. Robote forehand saved by Spinner. Ben steps up at the 8 line. Placement to the inside. Enough for Robote. Spinner turns it right in the direction of the front court judge. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2, Arats. Backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand by Ben. Arats is there. Winding up. 2-all, 2-score, point 2. White shirt to post 3, Robin receives. There's the backhand by Robin. Arats is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote to the inside. Beautifully played by Robin along the wall. 2-score. Point 3. You're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Anderluck. There's a good catch and return by Anderluck. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Robin. Anderluck with a tip ball at the 7 line. Point 3. They're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. Receiving now is Bueno. Excellent catch by Bueno off a good serve by Robin. Rebote forehand is up. Falls short. Point 5. Bueno's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Bueno serving to the red of post 1, returning. Zikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Bueno's there. Ikeda takes it on the bounce to the 11 line. Brings it over the top. Bueno's there. Ikeda now from the 9 line. Back to the inside. Scoop attempt tip. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Ikeda trying to stop him. Yellow of post 6. Ron. Ron on the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. On the wall. Beautifully caught by Ron. Rebote forehand to the inside. Ron makes the catch. Winds up. Costalo 2-all. Caught the top of the pad, and the pad is bad. Point and game. Red shirt of post 1. Ikeda. 2 serves to 5. This is for 3rd place. Bueno on the catch, backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote gets away from Arats, hits the overhead screen. Point and a 3rd place finish for the black shirt of post 5, Bueno. Unofficial order finish, 1-3-5. Your prices will be up in a moment.
For me, it's an honor to play highlight. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years. Since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing highlights. The best part is it's catchy. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at cam, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is. It is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I don't think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And I think sounds boring, man.
And Ikeda picks up another win here in game number 3. Looking at his numbers here in this game alone, I mean, 55 games played now with 12 wins and 12 places. Pretty good in those top 2 statistical categories. How about the win column, though, for Ikeda? 18 on the year. That is good enough for 7th place on the roster. And hey, only 6 games outside of the top 3. Douglas currently holding on to 3rd place with 24 wins. Gocheri in 2nd with 31, and then everybody trailing Carballo up there at the top with his 32 singles victories. 1-3-5 is official. Post 1, Ikeda with the win. Post 3, that's Robin taking 2nd. Post 5, Bueno coming in 3rd. The Quinella 1-3, 26-20. Trifecta 1-3-5, 4-14-80. $2 on Ikeda to win. Get you $740. Coming up next, game number 4 will be another spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Post time for game number 4, which is scratch-free. Coming your way in just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yes, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we are back here now. How about that? Still a whole 6 minutes until game number 4, Stu.
Long time.
It's all right. Well, we had a good, we had some social time together. I was going to say.
Yes, we did.
I enjoyed it. And regarding the bobblehead.
Yes. Theft.
I was going to say, though.
Outright theft.
It's cool that you have still, that collection of bobbleheads. How many different players? Because I know 8 different ones that in total that had those bobbleheads.
Yeah, basically, I guess some people would refer to it as a series. So we basically did one a year, maybe 1 year that we did 2 until we had all 8 post positions. And we based it on the veterans who were playing on the roster or the best that were playing at the time. We started off with the first bobblehead, which people say they recognized that it was of a different quality or makeup. It's like, the first bobblehead was a traditional bobblehead. Michelena was a traditional bobblehead.
Yeah.
So the body has nothing to do with Michelena. That could have been anybody's body, just in a jersey. And then the face, you try to do a likeness.
So that's how it used to, because and today the detail is pretty incredible with some of those bobbleheads, but before, as you're telling, just the face really was.
We started doing that a number of. Basically, we kind of followed the technology back in the early 2000s where that was concerned.
Early, yeah.
And so the technology changed.
Right.
As far as being able to change the body position of how the doll was situated. So that's why the 2 through 8 examples of Recalde and Aristorza, Pedruzzo, Arriaga, Goico. That's why those dolls were, there we could try to accentuate. For instance, Goico would have his right side up. Benny, of course, taking the ball. Beltecredo on the left side, I believe it was. Yeah. It was something that some of these things that these guys were known for was a little bit easier to do. Whereas the first one, it wasn't available. The technology wasn't available, or it wasn't available in the price point that we were looking for to give away 1,000 of them or however many of them we did each time.
It's cool because it's kind of like it's almost like a card, like a sports card in the sense it's got all the information on the box too, and it's unique in the whole packaging and
I wrote all
the whole
that.
presentation. You wrote that copy, Stu.
There was only one person there was only one. No, that's my past. There was only one person in the marketing and advertising department at the time. It was me. which means that I accept full responsibility for what didn't work. The bobbleheads were really neat. I remember there was one bobble.
I love them. Yeah.
The bobbleheads were neat. They were a neat promotion. They were very well received. Yeah, specific to Miami Highline. I was really proud to be a part of that particular promotion.
That was great. Well, if I come back again, which I'm always there. I mean,
yeah,
so the invitation.
You ventured up to Weston, and we had a dinner. We had some nice Thai food.
I'll tell you what, that pad Thai. Oh, you didn't have. You went with the. Yeah.
I went with the
fried rice.
The fried rice,
which, look, healthier option. Cesta Maker needs to also be a 3D printer.
Man,
that's
Chulo,
the technology.
Yeah,
in
Chulo,
22,
we're not there yet. These
Maybe.
are still. This is still. Our cestas are still steam bent chestnut frames and chestnut ribs and the membrane. Everything imported from Spain. And I'm sure that Manuel could be trained to do to use a 3D printer, but I don't know that he wants to.
Again, that's a great video up on, I believe it's our TikTok and maybe up on Instagram as well. The whole process of Manuel, start to finish, making that cesta.
That's a great video.
Amazing.
It's the only time-lapse video of a cesta being made from scratch that I know of.
Good clarification. It's not the whole process. Definitely sped up a little bit. So you see it move pretty quickly. Very interesting to see there as well.
I mean, yeah, if you got 10 days to kill,
if
you've got 10 days to kill, it's.
I was going to say so. Oh, my favorite part of the house, I will say this, is that room where you did the scoop interview. I didn't realize what it was. It's a nice small little room in the corner. It's got some computer screens. It's got a TV, a couch, a couple different chairs. That's like my dream on NFL Sunday. Nobody bother me. That door locks. You get like 4 monitors up there, all with a different screen, maybe some red zone.
I think old school people refer to that as a den or an office.
The den.
I know in that household we refer to it as an office. That's an office or den. It's really a third bedroom that's just converted into an office with an L-shaped desk against the wall. Back when I used to use desktops more than I do now, and a nice TV set there, a little recliner to basically switch from the computer to the...
Oh, it's fabulous, Stu.
Well,
sit there all day. That. I'll tell you this.
I do on my days off.
It's funny you say that. I do. When I was at school, University of Miami, lived in a house with a couple different kids. We had some people over. There's this gal that I never didn't know her name, still don't know her name to this day. She's giving a tour of our house, so I don't know her. She gets to my room, and she goes, "Oh, this is the den." So then when you bring up den, that's the first thing. It's like, what the, who the heck are you? And no, that's, yeah. Sorry, that's den study room as well. That's
a study. It's
not a study room, or it's just study?
Enough to be a study. My grandfather
I don't know, Stu. Don't sell it short.
The study was intimidating at my grandfather's house. Time to begin. Game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Carballo. Receiving blue at post 2 is Benny. Is served by Carballo. We have begun. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Passes. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Benny takes it on the bounce. Backhand to the inside. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Benny makes the catch. 2-all. Does not open up. Scooped up by Carballo. Catch by Benny. Backhand. Pica. Cut off on the bounce by Carballo. Carballo sends that one deep. Change of motion. Though it was a good effort by Benny. Point 1. Nice try, Benny. All right, white shirt at post 3. Kubala receives. Kubala, backhand to the inside. Carballo's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Passes. Bote left side to the inside. Carballo on the run. Makes the catch. Backhand. Bote forehand by Carballo. Outside the court of play. Point 3. Kuballo's on the board with a point in this matchup. We have Kuballo serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ben. That serve will score point 3. Here's the black shirt of post 5, worn by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Kubala. Nicholas makes the catch. Placement to the inside, scores, point 5. Five is serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Bueno. Good serve by Nicholas. Fine catch and return by Bueno. Rebote, 2-all. This one caught by Bueno. Hard throw. Rebote left side by Nicholas to the outside. That lands in. Caught by Bueno. The throw by Bueno, picked up by Nicholas on the left side. Hard backhand follows. Rebote forehand. Nicholas makes the catch. Throw to the inside. Scoop attempt tip, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. In this matchup, we have Nicholas serving to Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Nicholas is there. Rebote left side by Aratz. Nicholas on the catch. Placement to the inside, stopped by Aratz. There's the backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Aratz, spectacular catch at the 10 line. Aratz again at the sidewall, backhand. Aratz fakes the 2-all, drops it inside to score, point 7. A well-played point by Nicholas and Aratz. That'll bring it to the court. Purple shirt post 8, number 35, Spinner. Long carom by Spinner does not open up. It's stopped by Aratz. Powerful forehand by Aratz. Stopped by Spinner. Spinner over the top. Pika. What a catch by Aratz. Placement to the inside. Got him. Point 7. Aratz is on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Aratz serving to the blue of post 2. Worn by Benny. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand. Ball tipped, point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Carballo. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Rotate forehand. That is a diving save made backwards by Carballo. Quite a play. Powerful backhand by Ben. Slightly overthrown, giving Carballo the rebote. Rebote by Ben. Well thrown. Forehand by Carballo. Scoring on the forehand return, point 1. That is a possible game point for the red shirts of post 1. Carballo trying to stop him post 3, Kubala. Great catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Carballo takes it on the bounce. Rebote forehand. Kubala's there. Carballo, powerful forehand. Rebote, 2-all in the pad. Point of game, post 1, Carballo. 1 wins it, 5-7, 2, and 3. Pair off and playoff for second and third place, 5 first serves to 7. Here's a backhand by Arats to the inside. Rebote comes out low, saved by Nicholas. Arats, Dos Paredes, the 2-all scores. Point 7. 2 now serves to 3. The winner of this point meets 7 in the continuing playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote. Forehand by Benny. Rebote left side by Kubala. Benny's there. 2-all by Benny scores. Point 2. 7 serves 2. This is place and show point. Backhand by Benny. Arats clips, caught in the air by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Arats is there. Magic City Bounce scores, point. And place for post 2, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish, 1-2-7. Your price will be up in a moment.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer. And also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about highlight is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And Steve Smart right on it there, continues to dominate this fourth game, does Carballo this season. Total for him, that's 33 wins to go with 24 places, 57 top 2 finishes. Most on the roster, also leading in the win column as well. 2 ahead of Go Cherry now, first place. Game number 4, the result 1-2-7 is official. Post 1, Carby with the win. Post 2, that's Benny taking second. Post 7, Arats coming in third. Pick 3, 8-1-1, 3 of 3 numbers, 474-60. The Quinella 1-2, 22-60. The trifecta 1-2-7, 113 even, and $2 on the 1 to win will get you back $380. Up next, we have game number 5, our first of 2 doubles games here in this Pelota performance. Another reminder that just have 4 more Pelota doubles games remaining in tournament number 2 for this season. We're playing today these 2 games, games 5 and 7, and tomorrow, games 5 and 7. At which point we will declare a winner and a runner-up currently. Anderluck and Benny, 11 wins for that doubles team. They are in first place. Inaki and Tennessee with their 9 wins, they are in second. Diaz and Gocherry with a chance to perhaps sneak their way into the top 2. They are 2 behind in third place with their 7 wins for this doubles tournament. So those are the top 3. Still vying for some bonus money here in our second doubles tournament of the season. Post time, just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. Folks, along with the Highlight Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highlight League, and also play along with some daily Fantasy Highlight exclusively at Prize Picks. Take advantage right now of their special incentives for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is J-A-I, into the referral code field when you do sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account, just like that, for you to work with however you please. It does get even more interesting because if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that use that referral code HI at signup, we are also going to qualify to get a double cash prize. That's right, we'll double your portion of the cash prize if you win of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight game in the 2022 season. So it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page where we can see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. That's the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. If you do all that, automatically qualify to get that double cash prize. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is Prize, P-I-C-K-S.com today.
And 4 minutes to go to begin dodging death here at Magic City on this Saturday afternoon. So the office was the favorite part of your tour, eh?
Favorite part? Well, that's a different. I'd say that's my favorite room in your house. Favorite part of the tour. Wow. My favorite part of the
briefcase
might be the freezer. I'll tell you what. Sue's got that mezcal blend working and chilling in the freezer, and I'll tell you what, that is a dangerous type of. Call what it is. It's a jungle juice, Stu. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but that's a lot of alcohol and a lot of different mixes. But I'll tell you what, that small little shot packs a big punch. It's
an excellent drink. It's a really, it's
for the folks at home. Could you?
If someone enjoys, it's a drink literally that I found with a friend in Austin, Texas. It was proprietary to the restaurant.
Sure.
And they actually serve it 2 drinks to a serving in its own little plastic flask that you pour over ice. It's a mezcal cocktail. And so basically what it is 2 ounces of smoky mezcal, specifically a smoky mezcal.
Sure.
It is 1 ounce of a grapefruit liqueur. It is a little over half an ounce of silver tequila, and then passion fruit syrup.
There's silver tequila in there too?
Gotta be silver tequila, not a particularly pronounced tequila. Yeah, no. So it's got a few things in it. It's not a question of the buzz that just kind of comes with drink. It's a question of the flavor of the drink. Is that passion fruit kind of gets in there with the smoke and creates this very interesting dynamic that if you're not careful with, will sneak up to you. I will reluctantly admit that at that restaurant, on the third visit there, before I bribed the guy for the recipe, it did lead to paying a tip on top of a service fee because the bill went over a certain amount.
You're kidding.
So no, the bill hit whatever amount it is. Didn't realize it and paid a 22% tip on top of that service amount. So that guy.
I was gonna say, how much are they charging for that there? Because I think you make it in here.
Plus the 50, plus the $50 for the recipe for the drink because that wasn't on there. Yeah, that was an expensive evening. But it was worth it.
I was gonna say. Priceless, because now you have the recipe for life.
I came away, and it's been modified a little bit. You modify how much syrup's in it, and I'm by no means far from a mixologist. Never drank, as people have said, never drank throughout my 20s, 30s, a little bit in my 40s, and then somehow I got a job at Magic City, met Anderluck, and boom, off to the drinking I go. But good alcohol.
I was gonna say though, it's always alcohol, always good stuff. The smokier one, it still stays there, but it's an interesting flavor. I've never, really ventured into the mezcal, but as you said, that balance with the passion fruit, the nice smokiness, and
it's interesting.
You got me out, got me into it. We'll have to maybe try it again. Absolutely.
You need to be careful with that. You need to be careful with. You call it jungle juice. I call it smoke on the water. It's it will sneak up on you.
Well, that's why
because it's tasty and it sneaks up on you, and all of a sudden it's like
you're like, oh, this just tastes like
just take
fruit
my wallet.
punch, and then next thing you know, you don't know. That's the next thing you know.
He's through.
With that, game number 5, Betty, quickly, yes, Inaki and Tennessee are still in second place with their 9 wins, trailing Anderluck and Benny, who are in first with 11. Watch out, Diaz and Gocheri still in third with a chance. They got to win. Thinking they got to win most of their games, but with Diaz out today, could be a little bit tougher in that department. Stu, game number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin game number 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of Doubles Championship Series. Inaki is serving to the blue shirts post 2, Robin and Ben. There's the serve. We begin. Ben on the backhand to the inside. Inaki back at the 10 line, backhand. Rebote forehand by Robin. Inaki makes the catch. Backhand by Ben. Inaki's there. Ben turns to make the rebote. Inaki from the 6 line to the inside will score. Point 1. Inaki and Tennessee first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Jedin and Nicholas. Nicholas on the backhand, hard throw to the inside. Tennessee with a tip ball at the 12 line, point 3. In this matchup, the white shirts of post 3 have Jedin serving to the green shirts of post 4. Ikeda and Spinner. Just a catch by Ikeda. Hard forehand. Karam opens and scores. Point 4. Black shirts post 5 are receiving. The team of Bueno and Julin. Julin on the backhand. Spinner's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Julin from the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner's there. 12 line. Over the top. Ball tipped in the front court. Point 4. 2 points for the 4 post. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6, Anderluck and Benny. Backhand by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner. Backhand from the 10 line. Right side by Benny. Catch by Spinner at the 12 line. Over the top. Here's Benny from the 11 line. Big right side. Spinner with a hop at the 13 line. Point 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7, El Barba and Ron Ron. Ron Ron moves way up to make the catch. Blasts the left side inside. That's a great pickup by Benny. Ron Ron from the 12 line goes deep. El Barba from the 7 line. Outside he goes. Scooped up by Anderluck. Hard throw. Caught by Ron Ron. Backhand. Benny from the 11 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote. Split placement. Read by Benny. Stopped by Benny. Benny with the largest jump he's made so far. Here's the catch by Ron Ron. Outside he goes. Anderluck with the tip ball, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts of post 8, Juice Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Manu, forehand, Pika. Ron Ron from the 13 line. El Barba goes outside. That is really well thrown by El Barba to score .7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the blue of post 2, Robin and Ben. Drop shot. Ron Ron gets there. Drop shot. Robin's there. Backhand. All for El Barba. El Barba saves the Robote, keeps the point alive. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Ron Ron with a hop, makes the catch. Drop shot. Will score. .7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Receiving, post 1, Tennessee. Here's Ron Ron from the forehand. Two all, way out, .1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Jedden and Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Iñaki. Here's Nicholas. Big backhand. Nicholas on the catch. Thank you. Tennessee from the 11 line. Backhand. Tennessee again. Backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas takes it on the forehand. Backhand by Iñaki. Rebote coming out. Rebote saved by Jedden. Scoop by Iñaki. Low and hard by Iñaki. Scoop by Nicholas. Point 3. Bearing the ball with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirts. Bueno and Julian receive. Big right side by Nicholas. Catch and return by Bueno. Rebote forehand thrown hard. Powerful right side by Julian. Rebote for Nicholas. To the inside it goes. Here's Julian. From the 9 line, backhand. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Well played. Caught by Bueno. Backhand. Nicholas over the top. Ball tipped at the side wall. Point 3. 5 points for the 3 posts. The white shirts have a possible game point trying to stop them in the green of post 4. Ikeda and Spinner. Ikeda takes that serve on the right side, sends it back. Bote save, 2 past the front quarter at the feet of the back quarter. Bote saved by Ikeda to the outside. Nicholas reads it, stops it, returns it hard. Ikeda's there. Ikeda to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Spinner now from the 11 line over the top. Outside placement. Scoop by Jedden. Jedden blasts the forehand. Ikeda stops the ball on the left side. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Ikeda on the rebote. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote by Ikeda. Right up the middle. Nicholas makes the catch. Powerful throw. Ikeda standing right there. Makes the catch. Stops it on the left side. Ikeda back at the 9 line. Big right side. Cleared the overhead screen. Caught by Nicholas. To the inside it goes with a big bounce. Rebote for Ikeda. He makes the diving save. Backhand by Nicholas. Hard throw. Caught by Spinner at the 13 line. Nicholas, beautiful catch there at the 10 line. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Ikeda's on it. Nicholas, Rebote play to the inside. Ikeda lets it pass. Here's Spinner. Hard throw to the inside. Point 4. Such a well-played point by the 3 and 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirts. Anderluck and Benny receive. There's the backhand by Spinner. There's the backhand by Anderluck. Here's the catch and the return by Ikeda. Backhand by Benny, catch by Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand save. Ikeda makes the catch. Karam. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, hard forehand. Stopped by Spinner. Backhand. Backhand by Benny. Rebote coming out. Ikeda's on the Rebote. Fire to the inside. Benny for the Rebote. He makes the diving save to the inside. Here's Spinner from the 10 line. Rebote forehand, play to pass, caught by Spinner. Robote saved by Anderluck, catch by Ikeda. Outside placement, scooped up beautifully by Anderluck. That ball comes across the side wall, picked up, difficult catch by Spinner. Backhand by Anderluck, catch by Spinner. There's the backhand, caught by Benny. Benny from the forehand, a hard throw, passes. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Ikeda, catch by Benny. Benny hard throw to the inside. Benny makes the catch midcourt. Lower and harder, but to the forehand of Spinner. Spinner over the top. Benny's there. Good catch, the 8 line. Fine catch by Spinner on the 13 line. Picada. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Picada by Benny. Spinner called Ikeda off. Tough catch. There's the catch. The floater picked up by Benny on the left side. On the wall it comes. Robote comes out. Here's a catch by Benny. Hard throw by Benny. Robote coming out again. Robote left side by Benny. Stays to the inside nicely. Here's Spinner. Benny on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Spinner's there. Backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Big right side. Caught by Spinner. Spinner, Peacock. Big bounce. Beautifully thrown by Spinner. Well caught by Benny. Back to the inside it goes. Spinner calls for it. Another picada. This one cut off in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck's backhand on the wall the whole way to Spinner. Here's Benny. Backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Spinner again. Robote forehand, fire to the inside. Ikeda gets in there. There's the backhand. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck powerfully from the forehand, crossing the side wall. Ikeda makes the save. Benny has it on the bounce. Wow, that was as close a one as we've seen here at Magic City. There's the backhand by Benny. Catch by Spinner. Robote split placement, caught by Ikeda. Benny, great catch at the 11 line. There's the backhand. Spinner now from the 12 line. Forehand, straight to the inside. Robote. Robote forehand saved by Anderluck. Nicely. Ikeda faked the carom, put it back inside. Benny's there. Here's the backhand. Robote for Ikeda, played from the forehand with a light touch. Caught by Anderluck. Anderluck's outside placement will score.
What
Such an incredible point. Was just played by all 4 players on the court. Point goes to the 6. That was beautiful. Play continues. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8, the purple shirts, Juice and Manu. Manu with a tip ball, point 6. Possible game point 4. Yellow shirts, a post 6. Anderluck and Benny trying to stop them are Robin and Ben. Here's Ben on the backhand. Powerful throw. Low runner to the inside. Benny. What a catch there on the forehand. That ball was blasted. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Robin makes the catch. Robin takes a peek. Sends it back to pass. Robote forehand by Benny. Ben alone for the Robote. Difficult Robote turned nicely from the 10 line. Here's Benny. Backhand to the inside. Caught by Ben. Ben goes deep. Caught by Benny. Benny from the forehand to the outside. No one home for the Robote. Point in game, post 6, Anderluck and Benny. 6 wins at 3 places, 7 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Cortada served by El Barba. Lands in. El Barba makes the catch at the 7 line. Back hard throw. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda's carom. Lands in to score. Point in a third place finish for post 4. Ikeda and Spinner. It's official, winning game 5, post 6 in stunning fashion. Anderluck and Benny taking second, post 3. Jedden and Nicholas coming in third, post 4. Ikeda and Spinner. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 3-6, 52.60. Trifecta 634, 287.20. $2 wager on 6 to win, 16.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 6. If you missed the first pick 3, time for the second pick 3. Post time for game 6 and the late pick 3, both now 6 minutes away. Good luck. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Rotate forehand. Saved by Douglas. Clears the overhead screen. Ron's there. 2-all beautifully executed from the sidewall and scoring. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Benny on the rebote. Outside placement of the Costado rebote scores. Backhand by Anderluck. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Anderluck, Costado, 2-all. Lands in and scores. My, oh my. Backhand by Vuelo. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Barba, rotate to the outside. Vuelo's there. Low and hard throw by Vuelo. El Barba made a beautiful rebote just now. Catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand by Bragley. Ikeda makes the catch there at the 6 line. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Backhand. Cool fitness. Rotate 2. Wow. That was beautiful, Daryl. Catch by Douglas. Oh, wow. That was a nice shot. Benny's carom. Carballo chased it down. That was nice. Carballo returns a high, lofty carambola. Nice throw by Benny to the inside. Carballo's there. A blind rebote is in play. Rebote forehand saved by Carballo. Here's Douglas from the 8 line. Backhand, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. He returns a sharp carom. That landed in.
Oh, man.
Wow. Bote forehand, right over Ikeda's back, caught by Ikeda on the return. Low and hard, scooped up by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Forehand, carom rebote. What a beautifully thrown shot.
And folks, those were the top 10 plays from July of 2021. Last month right here. Last year here. This time right here. Magic City Highlight takes us down to just about 2 minutes until game number 6, the start of our feature singles games here in this afternoon's performance. A couple of the guys up towards the top of the standings coming out here in this 6th game. You got Gocherry up there in second, 31 singles victories, 21 places, and 19 shows. And then you have Douglas down there, 24 wins, 14 places, 17 shows for the season. And you got a couple of guys there. The Rots adding a couple of wins here as he's been moved down to some of those middle games, been cleaning up regularly, and also 2 golden cestas over the last couple of weeks for Arats as well. He's climbed up those standings into a tie for 9th place. Inaki down there with 13. You see Julin, 14 wins. So the Goitiandia brothers pretty similar in terms of their singles seasons thus far. Manu, 10 wins. So look, all these guys in these later games, very capable of winning at any time. Some very highly skilled and high-level players coming out here in less than 1 minute. And with the doubles there, Anderluck and Benny, that win is their 12th of this double season. Doesn't effectively lock up first place because Inaki and Tennessee, as the substitute doubles team for this H2H season, they get to play every Pari-mutuel doubles game, so all those Pelota doubles games. So there's 3 left, game 7, and then tomorrow's games 5 and 7. So the worst that Anderluck and Benny can do is finish in a tie for first, but Inaki and Tennessee would have to win all 3 of their next games. So not an easy task, but not mathematically over just yet. Could be over after game number 7, though, but before that, some singles action, Stu.
It is time to begin our 6th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Gocherry. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Arats. There's a serve by Gocherry. Our 6th game is underway. With an overserve, first point goes to Arats in the blue of post 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by Julin. Backhand by Julin. Excellent catch and return by Arats. Julin from the 11 line, hard to the inside. Backhand by Arats to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote save with a light touch. Arats moves in, makes the catch. Placement to the inside, scores, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Arats from the 11 line. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Manu. Arats is there. 2-all. Stopped by Manu on the left side. Coasting to the inside. Comes in low, wonky, crossing the sidewall with an interesting bounce to score. 0.4. In this matchup, Manu serves with the black shirt at post 5, worn by Douglas. Fault over serve. 0.5. And our next matchup, we have Douglas serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by number 69, Iñaki. Backhand by Iñaki. Rotate forehand by Douglas, powerfully thrown, but touching the overhead screen. That's out of play, 0.6. Receiving, pink of post 7, Ron. It's a hard serve by Iñaki, big backhand by Ron. Rebote to the inside by Iñaki, caught in the air by Ron. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Ron. Iñaki winds up, goes solo, 2-all, opens wide, and scores, 0.6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt post 8, number 23, Ikeda. Rotate forehand by Iñaki rather. Ikeda to the inside, 2-all actually. That throw gets by Ikeda and scores. 0.6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Gaucheri. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Iñaki's there. Backhand. Rotate left side by Gaucheri. Iñaki on the catch. Drop ball, 0.1. And the kick scores. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, the white shirt, Julin. Backhand by Julin. Gaucheri's there. Powerful backhand by Gaucheri, caught well by Julin. Gaucheri blasts another one. This one's tipped. 0.1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Arats. Backhand by Arats. Scoop by Arats. There's the backhand. Gaucheri from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Rotate to the inside by Gauchetti, scooped up by Aratz at the 11 line. Nice backhand follows. Placement to the inside, red end stopped by Gauchetti. Placement to the inside, red end stopped by Aratz. 2-0 by Aratz, stopped by Gauchetti. Gauchetti powers the ball, and that is caught well by Aratz. Here's Gauchetti midcourt. That is a great catch by Aratz. Got to the corner to make the play. Placement back to the inside, just out of the reach of Aratz. That is a well-played singles point for the brothers, Gauchetti and Aratz, point 1. Straight points to a possible game point here in the second round for the red shirt of post 1, Gauchetti. Trying to stop him, Manu. Here's Manu on the backhand to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand, powerfully thrown, right to the corner, out to the rebote, saved by Manu. Picked up by Gauchetti. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote left side, beautifully executed attempt. Point in game, post 1, Gauchetti. 6 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 1-6-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 6, post 1, Gauchetti. Taking second, post 6, Inaki. Coming in third, post 2, Aratz. 1-6-2 is the official order of finish for our 6th game. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-6, $30.40. The trifecta, 1-6-2, $151.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 7. There is a scratch in our 7th game. Diaz has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Game 7, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Game 7, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Post time 4. Our 7th game is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, no video, no Andrew. That is an interesting combination, which means that you have me. And my, oh my, look at that high 5 will pay board. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, all alive. So, always like to see that people have been successfully handicapping in today's performance. At $2,000 representing the high 5. So, great happy capping? Well, I guess it's happy capping if you've got it. And multiples on the 3 and 1 and 3. Very interesting. Congratulations, folks, on your successful handicapping. I hope it pays off for one of you. 6 minutes to go before we begin game 7. And yes, just had to remind CRB that it was time to get off the court. He likes to stay out there as long as possible, but only 4 guys on the court at any one time during practices. One of those kind of like rules that we don't often share, one of the in-house things that we use to make things manageable. We have several rules back there. It's not just what you see on the court. There is a locker area just on the other side of what is ostensibly a cardboard cage. And so it gets too noisy, it gets too rowdy, it gets too, which, you know, normal healthy people are obviously allowed to do, especially if they need to blow off steam, but it can interrupt the whole production of things. So for the most part, people do pretty good. For the most part, that is. And when they don't, yep, that's right. I am here to remind them that they shouldn't do it. Kind of like the chat. Yes, Javon, they were definitely balling in both that doubles game. That doubles game was something else. Richard Barrett, thank you for the positive commentary. That really was absolutely some tremendous play in the doubles game that we saw earlier. We'll see if it carries over. It's not even a question of, there's so many variables in highlight that we don't always get a chance to talk about, like the bounce, like the line call. Remember in highlight, if it touches the line, it's out. So it touched the line, did it bounce just before? The ball never really bouncing the same way 2 times in any given throw, especially here at Magic City. You incorporate some creases in that side wall and some dead spots on the front wall, and overall you wind up with some very interesting bounces. Overall, we look at it as features, not bugs, I guess is what the kids say these days. At least people have said it to me a couple times. Sometimes I find it annoying, actually. I'm not big into colloquialisms. I find funny, but some of these, think, well, that's a feature, not a bug. No, it's just a pain in the ass. But in this case, no.
I'm sorry, what did I miss? This seems like a good one.
In that case, it just does add an element to, in that case, it really just does add an element to what's going on the court. For instance, if you throw arrimada, which is when you throw the ball, almost all the time from the left side, in a reverse, or backhand as we call it here at Magic City and elsewhere. The ball goes to the side wall, and because of the spin, it keeps spinning into the side wall. So a really well-thrown left side, you can actually hear skipping along the side wall. You still want to try to do that here at Magic City. However, it can be dangerous because of those seams. So, is that a feature or a bug? Turns out it's a feature. I guess it's a bug if you're on the receiving end of a bad bounce. Also, the bolts that affix the glass panels in the front wall, if it hits one of those bolts, it can alter the bounce. What winds up happening here at Magic City, which is also an interesting nuance of the court, is you have to use your ears as well as your eyes and highlight skill. So, if you hear it hit one of those dead spots in one of the corners, you know that you have to move up on the ball. And that sometimes screws players up, especially in the beginning. Like when we had some of our friends come from that facility up north. Sorry, not that. When we had some of the former Dania players join the Magic City roster, they had to get that sometimes you hear the ball do something funny, you move up because it's dying. Especially off the serve. The dying serves really drive people crazy. So yes, all features and not bugs of the wondrous Magic City highlight.
Oh, we have less than a minute here till game number 7. And I don't know if you mentioned, so I'm sure you did. That high 5 board was, wow, a couple 2000s, but all 5 of 5 numbers. A couple would carry over on the multiple winners, but pretty good handicapping here on this first day of our 21st week of the season. And potentially give away $2,000 in that high 5. Going back here.
Less than a minute to go, and Mr. Savin came back just to take a look at that high 5. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the board.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Did you bring cash?
He's got...
He has cash. Just let us know where to say. Actually, we have a chance as kind of live to fight another day.
The 1 and the 3. Well, this is, yeah. On these days, it's,
Never has anyone rooted so hard for CRB and Douglas out of the 1.
Couple of the favorites there. We'll see how it goes, though. Game number 7. So long as Inaki and Tennessee don't win, Anderlecht and Benny would clinch first place. But if they do, things get a little more interesting headed into tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin our 7th game, second of our 2 doubles games this afternoon. This is play 2, 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirts, post 1, the team of CRB and Douglas. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Juice and Manu. Here's the serve. We begin. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Douglas. There's the backhand from the 12 line. Robote coming out. Robote left side, splitter. Tipped in the front, point 2. Now bring to the court the white shirts, post 3. Here's a team of Carballo and Kubala. Carballo picks a serve to the outside, rifles the carom, stopped by Juice. Juice powers it. Robote coming out, way to the outside. Carballo makes the save. Here's Manu from the 8 line. Forehand play to the back. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Carballo. Robote left side by Manu. Clips, caught by, oh, he took his eye off the ball and dropped it. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here are the green shirts of post 4. Cool Fitness and Arats. Arats from the 10 line. There's the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Big Robote coming out. Juice is on the Robote with a light touch. Two bounces ruled before the return was made. That was a great effort by Cool Fitness, though. Point 2. Black shirts, post 5, Inaki in Tennessee. Inaki picks the serve, rifles the carom to score, point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6 now, take the court. Here, Jedden and Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Here's Tennessee. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand. Rote forehand by Inaki. Beautifully played and tipped in the backcourt. Point 5. Inaki in Tennessee with 2 points, receiving pink shirts of post 7. The team of Anderluck and Gaucheri. Anderluck is substituting for Diaz in the front court. Beautiful serve by Inaki. Here's Gaucheri. Backhand. Inaki calls for the Robote. It's low to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. Powerfully thrown. Hard Robote comes out. Played by Inaki. Gaucheri winds up. Coasty to the inside. Picked up by Inaki. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Inaki's there. Inaki to the inside. Robote for Gaucheri. Inaki calls for the Robote. Plays it to the inside. Low runner. Tipped in the backcourt. Point 7. 7 on the board with a point in this next matchup. We have Anderluck serving to the purple shirts post 8 with Robin in the front court and Ben in the back. Robin picks the serve. Backhand thrown hard. Robote coming out to the inside. Anderluck turns the Robote. Caught by Robin. Robin's 2-all opens wide and scores. Well played. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red of post 1, CRB and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown to the inside. Ben is there. Douglas on the catch, backhand. 2-all snapped hard by Robin to score. That was beautifully executed, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's the white shirts, post 3. Carballo, and Kubala. Carballo picks the serve. Drop shot. Ooh, Ben got a late start. Point 3. Well executed by Carballo. 3 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to the green shirts of post 4. Cool Fitness and Arats. There's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Arats. Backhand. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Here's the backhand by Arats. Kubala. Backhand. Arats makes the catch. Kubala again. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand, the drop shot dropped into the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Juice and Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Nicely turned by Cool Fitness. Here's Manu. 2-all. Scores. Point 2. That is a possible game point for the blue shirts of post 2. Juice and Manu trying to stop them. The team of Jedden and Nicholas. Jedden going for the serve with a tip ball. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue shirts of post 2, Juice and Manu, and the backflip by Juice. 2 wins it, 8 places, 5, 3, and 4 will play off for third place. 5 first serves to 3. Over serve. Point 3. 3 serves to 4. This is possible show point for the 3 team. Beautiful catch by Arats off a good serve by Carballo. Here's Kubala. Catch by Cool Fitness. Carballo with a flying catch that missed. Point 4. We'll turn him around now. Four serves 3. This is show point. Good serve by Cool Fitness. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Catch by Arats. Backhand. Carballo calls for it. Big backhand. Caught by Arats. Backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Carballo. Winds up. 2-all. Stopped by Cool Fitness. He blasts it back. That scoop attempt is missed. Beautifully executed by Cool Fitness to score. Point and a third place finish for post 4. 2-8-4. Unofficial order finish for game number 7. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, Coming in first, post 2, Juice and Manu. Taking second, post 8, Robin and Ben. Coming in third, post 4, Cool Fitness and Arat. 2-8-4 is the official order of finish for our 7th game. Your prices will be up in just a moment. There are your prices. $2 quinella, $2.8, $41.20. The trifecta, $2.84, $5.88 even. $2 wager on 2 to win, $9. Up next is the 8th and final game of the Pelota Performance. Oh, let's not forget about that high five. 11612. All 5 numbers. 1 ticket returning $2,000. Game 8 is up next. Game 8 is the last game in the Pelota Performance for this afternoon. Don't forget to go over to watchhighlight.com. That's watchhighlight.com at 5 p.m. for Highlight H2H Doubles Edition. That is Highlight H2H Doubles Edition. $5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app. Game 8 up next. Final game of this afternoon's Pelota Performance. Just a few moments away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
blood, sweat, and tears.
The streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes and their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform, and if you buy it just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8, the finale here in today's Pelota Performance. We'll be getting started here in just about 5 minutes. And we can officially announce, though, with that win by Juice and Manu in game number 7, your doubles tournament number 2 champions are Anderluck and Benny. Congratulations to that doubles team. We're taking a look here at their numbers. I mean, look, Inaki and Rock are a pretty big advantage for them. They got to play in every one of these doubles games, as the case in being a substitute team. That's a choice that they had. They got off to an incredible start outside of that first week where they didn't get a win. Inaki and Tennessee, 3 wins for them the next week, then another. So they had a pretty sizable lead up there for most of this season, but Anderluck and Benny in the second half, I mean, starting in week 6, 2 wins. Unfortunately, 0 for them in week 8, but they came back with 1 in week 9, 1 in week 10, 1 in week 11, and then they got the job done there in their first and only appearance of the day today to lock up first place in that doubles. We'll be concluding with
what's going on with second place?
With second, well, that's
second
I was
place,
just gonna.
There's also money associated.
Yes,
with second.
well, there is money associated with second, and I had to do a little research because don't know if Diaz and Gocherry play 2 games tomorrow. If they do, Diaz and Gocherry would have to win both to tie Inaki and Tennessee for second. If that does not happen, then Inaki and Tennessee will end up in second place right there. So kind of need a big day there for Diaz and Gocherry if they do play 2. So I just want to confirm that, and perhaps that race is over as well. Let's see here. Yeah, tomorrow Diaz and Gocherry, in game number 5, but not playing there in game number 7. So I think that effectively does lock up our Pelota double season now. Not effectively. Definitely does. So, we can declare that officially with Anderluck and Benny. Congratulations to them with winning first place, and then Inaki and Tennessee will ultimately end up in second regardless of how the action goes tomorrow. Tuesday, we'll be starting up with a new Pelota doubles tournament in games 5 and 7 through about the next month or 2. And some new teams as well. We can probably preview some of those at least tomorrow when we get into this Pelota performance. 3 minutes to go until game number 8, which is scratch-free. Coming up after this performance, we have H2H doubles, second to last day. These are the matchups that you will see coming up today. We're starting off with one of the teams in contention for second place, still a bonus check. That's Jairo and Ben taking on Correa and Manny, and then Carballo and Kubala. Currently in first place, they have Jeden and Nicholas. Then Joseph and Manu have been playing really well over their second half of the H2H season, have Flores and Aratz. Diaz and Gocherry taking on Bueno and Benny. That is a big one with both of those two teams still eligible for second place. Correa and Manny, they take on Inaki and Rock. Robin and Julin versus Jairo and Ben. Another matchup here of some teams within the top 5, a chance to take home some bonus money. And then we close it out today with Flores and Aratz versus CRB and Douglas. Those will be the 7 matches that you will see starting up at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Can't watch it over here, Stu. Have to go over to watchhighlight.com, or you can download that Highlight app and watch the action right on your phone. Or, Stu, if you have a Roku, which then you just happen to pull out, we downloaded the Highlight app, so it's right there at the top of our Roku, and you could go right to it and check out any of the performances live on that device. And do the same at home.
I do not have a Roku.
If you...
But
2 TVs, but the TV. But we talked about that as well.
The one sitting in front of the other one?
Yeah, I like that. You do have a pretty optimal setup for some football watching, though. I mean, I know you're not... But just the space, the monitors, I'm going to tell you what, Stu. If you hear a knock on your door on a Sunday,
don't bother. Unless there was a...
Well, what if I bring a bottle
unless there was
with it?
You can bring a bar of gold. It wouldn't make a difference unless you were invited sufficiently in advance. Not a big fan of receiving. It's funny.
Sufficiently in advance.
Like one of the first things I did when I moved into that place was disconnect the doorbell.
No way.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't work. I was going to try to touch it.
I'm not going to answer it. So why should I need to be bothered by someone bringing it?
I tell you, that's a good point.
If anybody's coming, I'm expecting them. If I'm not expecting them, I don't want them there.
It goes with the no solicitors. We had that sign up, but it goes without saying it, Stu's. They know. You don't get to...
Very easy to disconnect a doorbell.
I'll let you know then. Game number 8. Finale of this Pelota performance will get started right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin our 8th and final game of the afternoon performance. But don't forget, Highlight H2H beginning at 5 p.m. today, and you're more than welcome to stay right throughout. Unless you're watching at home, in which case you have to go over to watchhighlight.com. Last singles game of the afternoon, spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Nicholas, receiving the blue at post 2, Carballo. There's a serve by Nicholas. We begin. Forehand by Carballo. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Nicholas cuts it off the 10 line. Lower and harder to the inside. Carballo. Fine catch on the bounce at the 11 line. Powerful throw follows. Robote missed. Point 2. Well played point to start things off here in our 8th game by Carballo and Nicholas. In our next matchup, we have Carballo serving to the white shirt at post 3, worn by number 55, Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Carballo makes the catch. Backhand. From the 7 line, Benny takes it in the air at the 10 line. Here's Carballo from the 9 line. Powerful forehand, caught by Benny. Backhand to the inside. Robote. A rebound off the back wall, kicks to the 7 line, caught by Benny. Benny with the hard throw, passing to the inside where it scores, point 3. Here's the green shirt at post 4. In this matchup, we have Benny serving to Gaucheri. There's a big backhand by Benny. Backhand by Benny from the 8 line. Robote by Gaucheri, thrown beautifully to the inside. Robote, blind Robote, does not have the distance to hit the front wall, point 4. In this matchup, we have Gaucheri serving to Manu, wearing the black shirt at post 5. Manu on the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Passes wall to wall. Robote forehand by Manu. Scoop by Gaucheri. There's the backhand. Manu from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. 2-all will score. Well executed, point 5. Manu's on the board with a point. In this matchup, we have Manu serving to Inaki, wearing the yellow shirt at post 6. Backhand by Inaki to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand, 2 pass. Robote. Left side save by Inaki. Here's Manu. Carom by Manu. Lands in and scores. Well played, point 5. 2 points for Manu there in the black shirt. In this matchup, we have Manu serving to Julin in the pink of post 7. Backhand by Julin. Manu's there. Backhand by Manu. Julin's there. Rotate forehand by Julin. Right up the middle. Caught by Manu. 2-all by Manu. Opens and scores. Point 5. Manu is on the board with 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt of post 8. Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown right to the corner, out to the Robote, saved by Manu to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Big backhand, Robote coming all the way out. Douglas is on it, turns it back to the inside. Manu takes it on the forehand. Outside placement, lands in and scores. Beautifully executed again by Manu. 0.5. 5 on the board with 4 points. We have completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote. Robote forehand, high to the front wall, big bounce. Manu, placement to the inside, caught beautifully by Nicholas. That was a great effort by Nicholas to try to make that save. Ball hit the pad, 0.5. Straight points to a possible game point here for the black shirt of post 5. Manu serving with possible game point. On the court trying to stop him. The blue of post 2, Carballo. Carballo from the forehand. Manu, forehand Robote save. That hit the overhead screen. Point goes to the 2. Carballo has 3 points. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Benny in the white of post 3. Powerful serve is scoring beautifully for Carballo. 0.2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2, Carballo. Trying to stop him. In the green of post 4, Gauchetti. Gauchetti on the catch. Backhand. Powerful to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Carballo. Wall to wall. Robote by Gauchetti to the inside. Scooped up beautifully by Carballo. The big backhand to the outside. Gauchetti on the Robote. Turns it 2 walls to score. Well executed by Gauchetti. 0.4. Play continues. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here is post 6. Inaki. Inaki winds up. Powerful Costalo. Scooped up by Gauchetti. Low and hard by Gauchetti. Scooped up by Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Picked off by Gauchetti. There's the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Inaki. Backhand by Gauchetti. Robote. Left side by Inaki. Turns straight to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Gauchetti powerfully throws the backhand low to the Robote, and it scores. 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4. Gauchetti on the court trying to stop him. Pink of post 7, Julin. Julin on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. On the wall. Difficult Robote save by Gauchetti. Here's Julin from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Robote forehand to the outside. Stopped by Gauchetti. Cherry pumps it from the right side where it scores for the win. Point and game. The green shirt of post 4, Gauchetti. No playoff here in our last game. 5 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-5-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, Post 4, Gauchetti. Taking second, Post 5, Manu. Coming in third, Post 2, Carballo. 4-5-2, the official order. Finish for our 8th game, and your prices will be up in just a moment. Some fantastic play throughout today's performance. Always good to see. The $2 pick 3, 1, 2, 4, 3 of 3 numbers returning 108.40. Mighty Ocho, 4 of 8, 360. $2 wager on 4 to win, $7.80. $2 Quinella, 4-5, 58.80. Trifecta, 4-5-2, 450.40. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app for Highlight H2H doubles action. Once again, that's 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com. Don't forget, we're back with Pari-mutuel performance, as we call them Pelota performances here, tomorrow and Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, once again, we thank you for joining us today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. for H2H, then tomorrow and Tuesday. Have a good day, everybody.